Hello, welcome to the old station of the Puerto Colombian Railway, a very important place for us who grew up in this land. Right now, you're standing on what was once the tracks of a wonderful railway that connected Puerto Colombia with the pier and the city of Barranquilla. Interesting, huh? Isn't that right? Well, let's look at the past for a moment. I will begin this story starting from the vision of the Colombian engineer Juan Antonio Colina de la Rosa, who, with financial help from the Barranquilla Railway Company in 1921, would start the construction of this project, to be inaugurated on the morning of the 5th of December 1923 and introducing to the country one of the main railway stations at the national level. This railway sought to connect Barranquilla with Puerto Colombia in response to the need for a means of transportation that could connect quicker and efficiently Barranquilla with the construction of the dock. It is then that the expansion of the railway is done through a creation of a train station at the service of the people. Surprisingly, the station was under construction at the same time as the Puerto Colombian Pier Extension project. In this way, the station was one of the first buildings to be built with imported cement, the same used in the pier by the Barranquilla Railway and Pier Company. That is why many engineers behind the construction of the station left the project in the hands of the engineer Juan Antonio Colina, who was born in Puerto Colombia, so that they could dedicate themselves completely to the dock. And who better than him? Regarding the operation of the station, I can tell you that it had a first, second, and third class ticket service that could be obtained to travel with luggage to Barranquilla, covering a 28-kilometer railway journey. I must also mention that the railway station used to have a dispatching and telephone office as well as a passenger lounge. It was a pretty big station. I remember that at the time, the railway was the second built in Colombia, and it connected Barranquilla with 3 different stations: San Antonio de Salgar in Sabanilla, an intermediate station in La Playa, and the final destination was Montoya Station in the city. Unfortunately, by 1942, this station had to stop operating and was abandoned to its fate, since the railway was losing its momentum and the authorities ordered the lifting of the railway tracks. Until several months later, it was used as a school thanks to philanthropists from the Lions Club. It was also the site of the Municipal Council, House of Culture, and Public Library. Today, 100 years after its creation, you may be wondering what happened to the station. The station is considered a Colombian historical monument. This became a beautiful place that tells the story of the arrival of foreigners in Colombia and its development. It is a cultural meeting place with art exhibitions with a very nice and cozy atmosphere that you would not be able to resist taking photos of. It is an ideal tourist site to visit. It will immerse you in Colombian history, currently managed by the Puerto Colombian Foundation. Among some curious facts that may interest you about the station, we have that, for example, the train did not stop completely when boarding or disembarking. What it did was move super slowly so that passengers could get on or off the train without problems. Now walk through its interior and surroundings, support the artisans of the square, and enjoy the exhibition they have on display. Also, take beautiful photos, upload them to your social networks, and use the hashtag Puerto Colombia Tierra de Historias.